welcome to Adventures Hours. I am Vic, and today we're crossing a bridge connecting the city of Wiesbaden with the city of Mainz. We have three bridges doing that. One is the Kaiserbruecke Bridge, one is Northbridge The Northbridge, and the last one is Kaiserbruecke Bridge, which actually connects Mainz Castel with Mainz. Here in front of us is the second one, the Northbridge. So in front of us, as you can see, is the Northbridge with a freight train just passed by. The Northbridge name came after 1945. This bridge was built in 1901 until 1904 in a span of 3.5 years, and it was called Kaiserbruecke, the Emperor's Bridge, named after the German Emperor Wilhelm II. Imagine that, in 3 years' time they were able to build a beautiful bridge that lasts so long. Nowadays everything is built out of concrete and has to be replaced after 60 years. So these arches are the original ones, built out of stone, and the rest is made out of steel, built after 1945. We'll cross now the bridge. Such a beautiful architecture you cannot find anymore nowadays. Shame. This bridge was built for two purposes. Number one is for trains, bringing goods from Wiesbaden to Mainz, and of course for the pedestrians. We will now cross the Rhine River. So right here is the first leg of the Rhine River. So we had to wait for two trains to pass by. The bridge was vibrating like a trampoline. And this is the first leg of the Rhine River. An island, and then another leg, and then it's Mainz. So you can see the tracks, and the other side. So, as we have mentioned before, this bridge has been destroyed right at the end of the Second World War in 1945. And actually it was destroyed by the Germans themselves. Not only this bridge, but also the Südbrücke, the South Bridge, and also the bridge connecting Rüdesheim and Bingen, because they wanted to stop the Allied forces, the American troops, French troops, and the British troops to cross from the Mainz side here to the Wiesbaden side. And they destroyed that bridge. And that bridge was really beautiful in the past, with beautiful Roman gates. Those gates have never been reconstructed, unfortunately. So we are now here above the island called Petersauer, which is, like every other island, closed for the public. On this one you have waterworks, and all the way at the back you have sanctuary for wild animals, especially for the birds. And other islands are completely closed and it's only for birds. You have some very southern birds that breed here, like the black cormorant. So we are now going soon over the second leg of the Rhine River. So here we are now at the second leg, and on this side you can see it's already mines, and you can see all the way down church towers. The one in the middle, that's the dome. The one in the front, that's a Protestant church. And on this side you can see that's the cargo harbor. Right there you can see another island, that is the Retsbaksauer, completely closed for the population. That's where the black cormorant breeds, and that's why it's beautiful nature there that you cannot even go and see. There's a barge passing. Typical boats here on the Rhine River that are transporting freight. Barges go from Switzerland, they pass Germany and France, go to Holland and up to the North Sea. As you can notice, the riverbanks are not natural, but they're straightened. It has been done in the course of many years, so they can use the rivers as waterways for ships. Here you have a big barge just passing. So this has been an industrial harbor, and now it's not anymore being used. They're constructing everywhere new apartments. You can see those new buildings, and they're very expensive. And being put down on a truck. So here you have again another plate stating that this bridge was opened on May 1st, 1904 by the Emperor Wilhelm II. And this is how it looked like. It was very beautiful towers, a beautiful bridge. Too sad that the Germans themselves destroyed this beautiful architecture. It was never rebuilt. The South Bridge, they still have some Roman towers, but it was never as beautiful and big as this one. The bridge, and right here used to stand with beautiful towers. Gone forever. And we are now here on the Mainz side of the river, in New Mainz as it's called. All the way at the back, there you have the container harbor, and all this here used to be the industrial harbor. Everything is closed, not anymore being used, and all this will be converted into new buildings. You have a very, very old crane. This one will be kept as a museum piece. And you can see all new buildings rising. As you can see, always new houses being built in a very quick tempo. You need a lot of apartments. Here we are at the newest part of Mainz. New buildings, new buildings, new buildings. And so expensive, especially here, as they face the water side. Nice to see is the old Mainz behind. And that is one of the topics for in the future videos, Wiesbaden and Mainz. Mainz is one of the oldest cities in Germany. However, 75% of it was destroyed at the end of the Second World War. Like all major cities above 100,000 population, they have been all very, very heavily damaged. Few exceptions were there, like Wiesbaden, who was very lucky and received only a few bombs. Heidelberg didn't receive many, and they still have their castle and the bridge. And Tübingen in the south, in Baden-Württemberg, famous for its university. And we are here at the very expensive apartments. With this new square. Imagine it was all before industrial harbor. And now look at this. On the right side is Wiesbaden, and you can see all the way down, even the castle of Biebrich. These are the golden houses with an architecture that reminds you of boats. You can see those windows at the bottom. So this has been the walk on the Northbridge, Nordbrücke, or also called the Emperor's Bridge, Kaiserbruecke. Thank you for joining us today on this small walk. Please take care of yourself. Hope to see you soon in the next video. And until then, don't forget to subscribe now to Adventurous Hours. Bye!